Hi, my name is Ali Nicosia and I'm a mental conditioning coach. Today I'm going to teach you about a topic called deep breathing. Now deep breathing is something that I'm sure you've heard of before, but today I'm going to give you the tools to make sure that you can use it correctly and purposefully. Okay, so I'm going to start off by telling you two things. So I'm going to tell you why it's important and when you can use it. Now I'm going to give you 5 reasons why it's important, because deep breathing is obviously very important. Okay, so first, the most important thing is that it can help calm you down. Now when your mind is running wild, or you're feeling really excited or really anxious or maybe really tense, it's something that you can allow yourself to take a step back and just calm yourself down. Relax, let it go. Number 2 is that it can help you focus. Okay, so whenever you're looking around or thinking about what's coming up next, it's something where it'll help you tunnel in and really focus on what's coming next. Number 3 is that it can help energize you. So if you're feeling really low on energy, or maybe you're not too excited about something that's coming up next, or you feel like you're gonna have a rough day, this is something that you can recharge your battery and reset for the day, or the next point, or the next match, or the next presentation, the next meeting, whatever. Just really help energize you. Okay, number 4 is that it can help you clear your mind. No matter what's on your mind, what you're doing right now, what you're going to do in the future, you just really need to take that step back and help allow yourself to clear your mind and refocus on what you're doing right now. Now the last thing that makes it super important is that it can relax you. So all these things kind of boil together, and it's something that you can do physically that's going to help actually calm you down. So taking that deep breath is going to allow your body to actually just let go of all that negative energy and just release everything. So you're just going to be completely relaxed and reset for the next thing that's coming. Okay, so moving on to when you can use it. The better question is, when can't you use it? Obviously, you breathe all the time, maybe not always deep breaths, but you can use it anywhere, anytime. You can use it before a presentation, before a big match, before a competition, before starting your day. You can use it on a timeout, maybe a changeover, a water break. Literally, you can use it anywhere, anytime. So make sure that you start using it as soon as you get these steps. Okay, so now that we know a little bit more about deep breathing and how it can help us and when it can help us, we can learn how to do a deep breath. So I'm going to teach you 4 steps. And you need to pay attention because it's going to get a little tricky. So step 1 is going to be an exhale. I know that sounds kind of weird, but if you think about it, your lungs are already full of all this bad air that's already tainted, and you really just want to get rid of all that first. So you got to think exhale first. So okay. So step 2 is going to be an inhale. So this is going to be a deep inhale, through your nose and nice and long, and then you're going to go into step 3, which is going to be holding it for 2 seconds. Okay. And then the last step is going to be to exhale and let all that bad air out. Really relax your body and just let everything bad come out of you. Okay, so recap. We have an exhale, an inhale through the nose. We're going to hold it for 2 seconds, and then we're going to exhale again through the mouth. Let it all go. Relax. Reset yourself. Okay, so now that we know the steps of a deep breath, I'm going to teach you how to recognize whether or not you're doing it correctly. So there are a few things that I'm going to point out. Number 1, I'm sure you don't have a mirror in front of you all the time. If you do, great, that'll help you out. But if you don't, I'm just going to teach you a few things to make you a little bit more aware about what your body's doing. So number 1 is your posture. So I want to make sure you're sitting up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. You're really open and ready. Your chest is open, ready to go. Number 2 is that I want your hand on your chest. So this is going to tell me whether or not you're breathing from here or down in your stomach. So that brings me Next, you have your other hand. That's going to go on your stomach. So, one hand on your chest, one hand on your stomach. You're up tall, shoulders down and back. Nice and open, ready to go. So, we're going to do this together. I want everyone to take a nice long exhale. All right, deep breath. Okay, inhale. Hold it. 1, 2. Exhale. Now, if you pay attention to what just happened, you can notice a few things about your body. Number 1 is that when you inhale, your chest rose, right? And the reason for that is that your lungs are expanding and they're filling your rib cage. So they're trying to fill with as much air as they can so they can keep you going. All right. Second thing you're going to notice is that on the exhales, your stomach's contracted. So what that means is your stomach's pulling in tighter because it's pushing all that air out from your stomach and your diaphragm through your lungs, out through your mouth. Okay, so let's do it again and see if you can tell a difference. All right, hand on our chest, hand on our stomach, shoulders back and down, sitting up tall. Ready? Exhale. Inhale. 1, 2. Exhale. Alright, so at this point we talked about the exhale, the inhale, and we're missing something. We need to talk about holding it. Now I know that holding it can be kind of weird, and I don't know, some people might not understand why it's there, but there is a purpose to everything that we do. So, remember on the exhale, we're getting rid of all the bad things. The inhale, we're holding in all the good things. And on the hold, we're really just, we're in that moment. We're holding all those positive things in. We're soaking up all of that. We're feeling our body tense up. Everything's happening. You know, all those thoughts, our mind is clear, nothing's happening. And then we really just focus on the next step, which is to exhale, let it all go. Really relax ourselves. The purpose of holding that breath is to really have you focus on being in that moment and making sure that you're making the most of that. So we can do a deep breath. You can just do an inhale and an exhale and call it a day. But unless you hold it, you're really not getting as relaxed as you can. Alright, so to wrap up real quick, I just wanted to run over those main topics again and make sure we had it all down. So, remember, deep breathing is important because it can calm you down, it can help you focus, it can energize you, help clear your mind, and it can relax you. So remember, those are the 5 things. Remember, you can use it anytime and anywhere. Okay? And then there were the steps. So we had the exhale, the inhale. We had to hold it for how many seconds? 1, 2, and then we exhaled. Okay, and then after that, we needed to make sure to hold ourselves accountable. So we had to focus on our posture, so we were up tall. Our chest is up and exposed, it's nice and out. Our shoulders are back and they're down. And you can also do it by putting your hand on your chest and a hand on your stomach and making sure that you can feel your body moving up and down whenever you take a breath. Alright, so I hope you all learned something from today, and I appreciate you checking in with me.